Hello, I'm Jared, and I'll be talking about prop wash, propeller torque effect, and P-factor. Prop wash is the effect in which, if you have your propeller in the middle and it's rotating, it creates a spiral of airflow around the plane, hitting the wings, causing the plane to tilt based on prop rotation. And it also hits your rudder, which causes your plane to yaw left or right. Yaw is the movement of the y-axis, meaning that it is straight left and right if you're in the cockpit. And roll is if you're in the cockpit, rolling around, if you will. And the way to counter this is right rudder, and if need be, to counteract the rolling by moving the stick to the left or right. And this only occurs when you're using high power at low speeds. For example, when you're first taking off, trying to accelerate during a climb, and aborting a landing. There's only 3 times that you'll probably feel this effect when you're flying. Propeller torque effect is everything generates torque. For example, if you grab a drill and you quickly pull the trigger, the thing jolts to the side based on which direction you have the drill going and how fast the drill can move. It is how strong the pull is. For aircraft, the propeller, the shaft, and the crank, and the pistons generate a lot of torque because you have to generate enough thrust to fly, which requires high velocity, high speeds of the high RPM, which means that your plane will be generating a lot of gyroscopic torque, I think it's called, or just torque, causing the plane to roll, which can be counteracted by either using your ailerons, which control roll, or by using a right rudder. Now, P-factor is a little bit more complicated. Let's just say your propeller moves in this direction, counterclockwise. This is the upside of your prop. This is your downside of the prop. P-factor is the downside of the prop has a higher angle of attack and by all means is moving faster than the up. Therefore, judging on the size of your propeller and size of aircraft, also power of aircraft and all these other factors, could yaw your plane, again based on which way the prop rotates. I can't remember what the most common one is. I think for planes it most commonly goes clockwise, which means for clockwise rotating plane, that would be your up, this would be your down, and this is the way that you're rotating the prop, making it so that this side will be yawing the plane, and this side will have more power, this side would have less power, and along with the prop rotation it would be generating propeller torque, and if you're just taking off, it'd also be including prop wash. All 3 of these effects all would make your plane generally want to go to the left, which means that you need a counteractive right rudder to balance it all out. So if you ever see a small aircraft take off and you see their rudder just quickly snap to the right, that's because it's trying to counteract all three of these effects. All three of these effects are only an issue on pull prop driven aircraft. And what I mean by pull prop is the propellers in the front. There are some planes in the world in which the prop is at the back of the plane pushing. And generally only prop wash and P factor would be in effect. No, propeller torque and P factor would be in effect. For a puller, or a tractor I think it's called, tractor plane, I don't know, the all three would be in effect. And all three can be counteracted by right rudder. So this has been my crash course on props and their effect on flight, and have a nice day.